Is it too late to be creating Halloween notebooks? Now, that is the question I am going to be answering in today's video, so make sure you stick around for this one, as, well, you may find some information that is quite interesting to you and quite useful to you, and also you might find another way to make quite a lot of money, because I have some very interesting things to show you today in this video. So let's get straight into it. Now, if you haven't been here before, my name is Rory and I run this channel called Mr. Roza. And before we get in anything, can I just ask you guys to that like and subscribe button, as it would be greatly appreciated and doesn't take you half a second to do. And well, I really appreciate it very much, and it helps me and motivates me to make more and more of these videos. Now, the Halloween niche has always been, throughout the years, a very good niche to be getting into, but now we're getting mid-September-ish. Well, you can think that maybe it might be a bit too late, or maybe you're just not sure. Maybe this could be the perfect time to be creating these books, or is there too many books that have been uploaded now for you to get into this niche and get ranked on that first page? Now, like I said, Halloween is one of the main ones in Q4, followed by Christmas. So I'd say Halloween is probably the second biggest event apart from Q4, and well, the bestsellers ranks for some of these books does get very impressive. Like, some people are making very big money just off Halloween books, much like I showed about with my Christmas books. And we're just going to go straight into Google Trends here, and as you can see, over the past 90 days, well, you can see how the trend and the popularity for Halloween has suddenly increased. Like, from June the 17th this year, its ranking was 8. Then suddenly, as it's gone up, you can see how it's gone up. August we're getting to 17, end of August we're getting to 40s, 46 there. And now if we go to September, well, September the 13th we reached 100, and then September the 14th 78. So you can see over the past even few weeks, the popularity has jumped massively. But does that mean that niche is now getting too difficult to be getting into? And that's what I'm going to show you. And if we just change that from the past 90 days to the past 12 months, well, you can see how October last year there was a massive spike here, and at the moment we're just at that very low point at it. So yeah, it's just interesting to have a look at Google Trends. I quite like it a lot, just to see, well, what is its ranking now compared to what it was like last year. And as you can see, we're not even getting close to the massive peak that we will get to. And now let's just go into Amazon and have a look at some of these Halloween books and show you some keywords that if you wanted to get into this niche that you could be using. And to find my keywords, what I just like to start off is just by searching in the main keyword, and that's Halloween. And as you can see, even the first thing is notebook. Then you've got Halloween composition notebook, Halloween decorations, Halloween notebook journal, Halloween colouring book, Halloween notebooks for kids, Halloween notebook gift. So that is telling us that it is very popular. And I have this plugin called AMZ Suggestion Expander, which gives me another list of all different keywords I could be using. So it just gives more variety and helps me get more insights as to what keywords I can be using, keywords I could be putting in my subtitle, title, and that's those 7 keyword boxes. And we're just going to start off by having a look at Halloween notebook. And as you can see, yes, there is 2,000 results, which is higher than what we want, because we want it obviously at 1,000 results or less. But 2,000, it's not that bad, especially for a niche where you can make as much money as this. I just want to apologise at the moment. Amazon, its BSRs are messing around again, so some of these, it won't show the BSR for these books, so I have to go click on it and yeah, go from there to find the bestsellers rank for them. And now we can have a look at a few of these. So like if we click on this one, it's not a very good cover at all, and I think it's just going to be a lined interior. And yeah, it's just a basic line interior. The lines, some of them don't even look straight. And if we have a look at the BSR for this, it is only at 363,000, which isn't good. Either we want it at 300,000 or less. Go on to this next one. Again, a horrible front cover. Not recommend creating a front cover like this at all. Have a look at the BSR. 476,000. Again, it's still making sales, especially for how poor that cover is. And we're going to have a look at this last one. Again, slightly better cover. And what's its BSR? And it has a BSR of 219,000, so you can see how important the cover is. And is it just a plain? Yeah, it's just a plain lined interior, really, with a to-do list and things to remember. So I do actually find that quite interesting, how you've got very poor books like these, which I wouldn't recommend following, like how these are made at all. I wouldn't recommend creating covers like these at all, but still getting a couple of sales, which could tell us it's still possible to get in there, especially with 2,000 results. That won't leave many pages. But personally for me, if you're going into the Halloween niche, I wouldn't recommend using the keywords Halloween notebook. So that's fine. And now that we've established that, that's good. We can cross that off our list. And the next one I'm going to go to is Halloween colouring books. I believe there's quite a bit more potential there. And as you can see, again, 3,000 results, which isn't what we want. Okay, I understand that isn't what we want, but it's still not as high as I believe the potential could be with this kind of niche. Like, I could expect up to like 10,000 books for this. But anyway, if we have a scroll down and click on the first one we have here, Halloween adult colouring book, new and expanded edition, 100 unique designs, jack-o'-lanterns, witches, haunted houses and more. So that's a very nice title and a good subtitle. It kind of reaches out in a couple of different niches, but it's still not the best subtitle I've ever seen. Like, to reach some like gifts, Halloween gifts niche, you could put in like gifts for mum, dad, or boy or girl or something like that. But if we have a look at the BSR for this book, well, its BSR is 4,444. I think that will be making a nice amount of money. And we can have a look inside, see what kind of thing we want to be creating. And these are very, very simple designs. This person may have made them themselves, or he could have bought them off some websites I will show you towards the end of this video. And yeah, 4,444. That'll be a lot of money if we go to our BSR Amazon calculator, put that in, 4444, calculate sales, 722 sales per month. And selling at $10, that's going to be close to like $3-4 royalty, I think. So that'll be making a nice amount of money. And again, we can look at the trick to see how much it made last October. And it reached a bestsellers rank of 2,642. And again, in this trend, you can see how there's a huge trend of, well, not selling at all during the like spring period and all the months not close to Halloween at all. But you can see here how its bestsellers rank has slowly decreased and is getting into below 10,000 and keeps decreasing every month. So yeah, that's the first book, and we can have a look at the second one. Happy Halloween colouring book for toddlers, Halloween books for kids. Have a look at the bestsellers rank for this book. And again, 6,986. We can have a look inside this one as well. And the designs are even more simple in this one. And let's just look at this last one. Not a huge fan of this front cover. I wouldn't recommend creating something like this, but let's have a look at the bestsellers rank for this. 12,615. So that's the first three already that I've had a look at and found, well, these are going to be making a lot of money, and how during that Halloween period their bestsellers rank decreased massively. But I know what you guys are going to be saying now. Well, it's got 3,000 results. How am I going to rank my book now? How am I going to get on that first page to get good sales now during this period when it's only a month away? Well, that's where it comes down to getting the appropriate keyword research. So if I type in Halloween colouring book for kids, let's see if we get as many results. 1,000 results, which does reach our criteria. And again, we've got a few books here, and I'm sure if I have a look at some of the bestsellers ranks for some of these, so this has a bestsellers rank of 53,000. We've got our one we've already previously looked at, Halloween activity book for kids, 2,861. So I think that shows you guys that this could be the niche to get into now, Halloween colouring book for kids, and the keywords you should be using when it comes to your title and subtitle. But again, you should do all this research yourself, because you could find something even better. And yes, personally, I do believe you can still create these books now, and if you're uploading them in the next few days, well, you've still got great potential to make a lot of money, just like these books. Now, if you want to know the websites I would recommend to find these designs, the one I'd recommend to you as the best is Creative Fabrica, and that is because in Creative Fabrica they'd sell KDP interiors, which you can buy, and they also just sell different pieces of artwork that you can put yourself into interiors, like when you go into PowerPoint or Keynote, or if you want to edit it in like Adobe Illustrator or something like that. And if we just type in a Halloween KDP interior, you can see you've got a few here. But obviously, as I've shown you in this video, we're going to be looking at the Halloween coloring book interiors. So if we just type in Halloween colouring, and then it comes up with the first option here, Halloween colouring pages for kids, which is perfect for what we're looking for. You can see for only 99 cents you can get a few pages of really quite simple interiors, and I'm sure if you just type in Halloween colouring interior, there is many different types you can get, so you can make it as unique as possible. And I would really recommend doing this. If you want to go to Creative Fabrica, go click the link in my description. I'll leave it right at the top for you guys. And what you can do is you can pay for all these individually, all these designs and pages individually, or you can pay for their unlimited subscription, which is normally $29 per month, but at the moment they have a sale going on for $16 per month, and there's only 45 of these subscriptions for $16 left. So I'd recommend you go and buy that quickly, and then download as many of these as you want to create your colouring book. And well, I believe you can make a lot of money if you follow these steps that I have shown you. So thank you for watching, and if you did enjoy, remember once again hit that like and subscribe button, and I really hope you guys can get into this niche now and make some good money, and make sure you do it quickly, as fast as possible, because you do not want to leave it too late. But to answer the question I asked at the beginning, is it too late to be creating these Halloween notebooks? My answer would be no, it is not too late. So once again, thank you so much, and leave a comment down below asking anything you want. Tell me how well your day is going, or just any questions you have with KDP, and I'll answer them for you guys. But that's the end of this video, and well, I hope to see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.